Hello Internet, my name is Ace and today I'm going to be showing you how to prepare sketches for portrait paintings. Okay, so here we have the guy that we're going to be painting. It's the guy on the right, and the client wants him doing as Peter Pan, so it should be fun. So the first thing I'm doing is worrying about composition, like where my important features are going to fall, but I'll do a further video on composition in the future. In my opinion, the key to nailing likeness is getting this triangle right. Now, the triangle falls between the outside edges, the outside corners of the eyes and the tip of the nose. If you get this bit right, then you'll absolutely nail the likeness. You can see me drawing the triangle here, and just take your time with this bit, don't rush it, just really try and get that as accurate as you can. I've zoomed in here so you can see what it should be looking like, and just take your time with it, and you can see I've lightly marked in the inside corners of the eyes as well. It's important now to establish where the nose, the mouth and the chin lie, so I'm just imagining a plumb line and kind of visualizing where they will fit. Getting the width of the face can sometimes be a little tricky, and as you can see I went wrong here at first, but the easiest thing to do is look at the corners of the eye, the outside corners, and kind of visualize that gap between the outside corner and the side of the face. Another awesome tip for getting the likeness absolutely perfect, especially in the eyes, is to kind of find where the orbital is. Now that's just the eye socket. So this picture's not the best to work from because the way that the lighting washes it out, but if you can try and see where the eye socket is, when it comes to actually drawing the eyes and the eyeballs and everything like that, you'll have so much more of an easier time getting it perfect. So once we've established and found where the hairline is and kind of marked that in, you should be left with something like this, some kind of crazy looking robot dude, but that's what we need for now. I thought I'd speed this next bit up a little bit because not everyone's going to be wanting to draw Peter Pan. In fact, as he looks now, he kind of looks like Iron Man playing golf or something. But we're going to get onto the details in a sec, and I left the drawing of Tinkerbell in there even though I didn't paint it in the end, just because why not, it's fun. Now we need to find the top of the hair, where that falls, and as well, just block in some rough shapes for the ears. Everyone has a ton of character in their mouth, and it's very important to try and capture that. So we don't just want to think about the mouth, we want to think about that whole upper lip area, the area between the bottom of the nose and where the lips start. To capture the actual shape of the mouth, the inner shape of the mouth, ignore the teeth, just pretend the teeth are not there at all. And what we want to do is just treat that opening as one shape. So all along the bottom of the lip, the upper lip, and the top of the lower lip, that's just going to be one complete shape. Then just add in some simple shapes to signify the teeth and lips. Once again, I've just sped up this section because you're not going to want to worry about Peter Pan and his hat and defining his clothes. We've all heard the term eyes are the windows to the soul, and you may think that's a load of rubbish, but when we're talking about a portrait, it's really true. Eyes just capture the thought of the character, which is very important and something that we need to put a lot of focus on. So when you're thinking about eyes and drawing eyes, you want to know that they're not just these almond shapes that are the same shape on the top and the bottom, because that's just not the case. You really want to slow down and look at those eyes. Nobody's left eye is the same as their right eye. Nobody's got two eye shapes that are the same, so just really slow down and see them. When we're working on the white bit, the whites of the eyes and the pupils and everything like that, we want to really just focus on the negative space. So the negative space is the things that are not there. When we're drawing the eye, don't focus on the pupil and everything in there. Actually focus on the white of the eye, the negative space, and kind of just try and draw. If you nail that negative space with the whites of the eyes, that's all you need to do, because that's where everything is in the eye. Take your time, draw slow, and see the shapes. That's all. I'm drawing a rough triangle guide for the bottom of the nose, and then we had the guidelines for the teeth already there, so it's just a matter of slowing down and just tightening those up a little bit. Now we're looking for shapes, just shadow shapes within the ear, within the neck, and just tightening up a few lines so it just is a bit easier to see what we're doing when we come to painting. The nose is my absolute favourite thing to draw on people's faces because they're so different from face to face. And we've already got the guide in there from that triangle we put in, so again, it's the same method really. We're just slowing down, we're really seeing where those nostrils are, seeing where they open, looking for all the little bumps and creases within the nose. All of the legwork's done now. All we're doing now is we're looking for shadows, and we're not thinking about line or anything like that, we're just thinking about shape and the way that the shadows are cast onto the face. So this is going to help us when we're painting later on, when we're thinking about the values and thinking about where the shadows are. The way that I do it normally is I don't normally fill in the shadows and scribble them all in. I'll actually just draw the shape and do that at the painting, but I thought it'd make a lot more visual sense if I colored those in for you so you can see what's going on. Okay, so as with the pupils on the eyes, we're just doing the same thing. We're just looking for little shapes and we're just colouring those shapes in. There we have it. That's how to do a sketch ready for paint. And now there's the really simple bit, the colouring. We just clap our hands a few times. And there we go. It's as simple as that. So if you've enjoyed this, and if you actually want me to cover painting the actual colour side of things, actually adding the digital painting, then just let us know in the comments down below and I'll do that. I'll show you exactly my process from start to finish on how to paint the human face. So take care, have an awesome week, and I'll see you on the next video. See you later, bye bye. If you want to support me and in turn grab some awesome goodies for yourself, such as early and extra videos and Google Hangouts with me from as little as $1 a month, head on over to patreon.com/aceconnell. I'll see you there.